All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. You're listening to Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Happy Thursday. Means we're getting closer to the weekend. That is something to very much so look forward to. Absolutely. So I want to start off here by going through the weather. Telling you what we've got here for the weather-wise. Currently, right now, it's 67 degrees. We do see a high of 75 degrees today. So today's going to be a high of 75. We see a low of 58 tonight. It is predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the whole day. We head on into Friday here, cloudy with a high of 80 degrees predicted with a low of 65. And we're going to be seeing here mostly cloudy skies. So that's going to be predicted for coming up tomorrow on Friday. That's going to be on Friday. Saturday rolls around here as we hop into the weekend. You're going to start to see those temperatures rise a little bit here with a high of 83, low of 70, partly cloudy throughout the day here with a little chance of mostly cloudy skies as we get towards the mid-afternoon time. That's going to be coming up here for Saturday. Sunday rolls around here. We do see partly cloudy. We see a high of 87, low of 72. Predicted to be partly cloudy, mostly sunny. We get into next week here, Monday. Monday, we get the high of 91. Yes, high of 91 degrees. Low of 72. It is predicted, again, to be mostly sunny throughout the day. So that's going to be nice for Monday. Again, if you really want to hold on to a little bit more of the summer feels, that's going to be coming up there for Monday next week. Tuesday rolls around here, high of 89. We see a low of 67, predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the day. Wednesday rolls around here too. We get a low or a high of 81, low of 64, predicted to be partly cloudy. And then Thursday, we do see a chance of thunderstorms coming in through here with it being light rain. Chance of showers pretty much throughout the whole day. High of 82 degrees and a low of 63. That's the prediction right now that we have for the weather and temperatures for the rest of this week, into the weekend, and also next week as well. So, folks, I'm very excited today. I have a special guest. You might be familiar with her, might have heard her in the past on the radio shopping show and things. We want to welcome to the stage here Miss Vanessa. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Oh, good.
It's been such a long time.
Yeah. How does it feel to be back in the studio and seeing it's like, oh my gosh, wow, there's all the equipment.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff, a lot of cool stuff. It feels great, you know, like I miss this. I miss all you guys. So.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you can join us. And we're kind of in the works of hopefully having her on not even a little, great guest here to help co-host with me.
Yeah.
So we're
fun.
We're very excited about that. So stay tuned for more info on that. That's in the works here. And tell us a little bit about how's life been going for you?
Life has been going really good. Just enjoying the summer, the time off with my son, and now he's back in school, as you know. And
nice.
Yeah, little Oliver. And he's in kindergarten now, so he starts school earlier than he's ever started. Pretty early, 8 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he has to be there by, between 7:40 and 8. And then, but he gets out kind of early. He gets out at 2, so that's a new change for me, for us, both of us. But yeah, just, enjoying time off with family and just kind of chilling.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Absolutely. And the thing is, too, is I was talking to you a little bit. I kind of introduced you very briefly about what the Out to Lunch show is. So we talk about things happening in the area, some good suggestions. So, of course, we will definitely go through. We'll take a time out in about 4 minutes or so. And I was telling Vanessa, I'm like, I get more timeouts during my show now. Little breaks here, a little more smaller breaks here and there. So it's kind of nice to kind of compartmentalize and be able to do that too. So
yeah, for sure. Talk about more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're definitely going to go into that. Well, what I'm actually going to do is I usually have something prepared around this time here to talk about, like a place within a specific town within the Fox River Valley. But what we're going to do is on the break, I don't even. I mean, I'm sure you've been to many places like within the downtown Elgin area.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll just, you'll give us a suggestion. I'll Google it, and then we'll go from there and look it up. See what,
All right, sounds good.
Some good suggestions out there too.
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing too about being on the Out to Lunch show is people can be a part of the conversation now on YouTube. So now that we stream on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio, people can comment live in the live chat as well too. So that's youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Like I always say, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, give us a like if you'd like. If you want to keep up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN. And we also have a new information phone number too.
Oh, really?
So what it is, it's called the Information Line, and it's sponsored by Image 360. I believe they're located in Algonquin, Image 360.
Sounds familiar.
Image 360. Well, they got multiple different locations. Lombard, Gurnee. But anyways, Image 360 is the sponsor of the Information Line. So the Information Line, it's 505-926-1410. So we do have that 1410 at the end there. And what it is people can actually text us. So it's a texting number.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a message text. People can comment in. We now have our Tradio segment. Are you familiar with Tradio? So now we have that back again at 12:30.
Nice.
So we have our Tradio segment back again at 12, back here again at 12:30, which of course you can buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. If you have something that you are looking to sell, maybe something you want to get rid of, maybe you're having a garage sale, so that's, we've got that back here again. And then I'm just getting interviews, getting a lot of people on here interview wise. Way more than I had done in the past. So that's pretty exciting too. It's definitely testing me on how to do good interviews.
Yeah.
Because I usually, in the past had sat there and talked about Radio Shopping Show, but now if I have more interviews and people coming in, I mean, we've had a lot of great, everyone has been so great. We've had the Gale Borden Library, we've had local businesses, and of course, we're going to continue to get more of those interviews as well, too. We actually do have someone coming in today I'm excited to have here in the hot seat, and the guest hot seat. the two guest seats here, too. And of course, you'll be here, too. So
yeah.
It should be a good time. Absolutely. So looking forward to it, folks. Hopefully you are as well. The time is 10:15. So we're going to take a quick time out and we'll be back with more of Out to Lunch here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
World's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Looking for a place to try for breakfast or lunch? You'll find a gem of a restaurant with amazing food and great prices at the Tripleberry Cafe, 435 Angela Lane in Crystal Lake. For breakfast, try Tripleberry's strawberry cheesecake French toast, ribeye steak and eggs, or carnitas skillets. At lunch, there's the AM burger or Chipotle chicken BLT. There's delicious homemade cream of mushroom soup. For tasty home cooking, Tripleberry Cafe is the place to be. Visit tripleberrycafe.com.
Summer Lake House offers the ultimate waterfront family dining experience, complete with rustic summer-inspired decor and a menu that highlights simple, handcrafted dishes prepared with locally sourced ingredients. The Wisconsin-inspired Summer Lake House, where you can enjoy a laid-back, family-friendly vibe with delicious modern American cuisine and handcrafted cocktails. Don't just go out to eat, go outside to eat. Summer Lake House on Lake Delton.
Rooted in their family Mexican history, churros are made daily with love. Churros and Chocolate at 2533 West Algonquin Road has churros made from family recipes with care. and fresh each day with delicious fillings. There's also the Frida Cafe, where you can relax and catch up with a friend while having a warm drink. Try churros and chocolate specialty churros, the churro sundae, or take home a churro cake. Visit churros, the letter Y, chocolateinc.com. If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here with WRMN. I'm your host, Matt, and of course, we also have here Vanessa.
Hey.
On the camera. How are you liking the camera? This is different.
It's interesting because it definitely makes you think more about how you look.
Yeah, I know. Me too. It's like you look at the screen because you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. We now have. For those of you folks out there who didn't know, we have now a new monitor right here up front, so we're able to see how we look.
Got to make sure you're presentable. You don't come in like your PJs. Not that anyone ever did, but you know.
Oh yeah, and you know what? We've here on WRMN, we've even talked about having like a late night show, or like we just kick back, maybe like have pizza or dessert. Or
that would be cool.
And just shoot the breeze.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Like a new pizza place or a new whatever on the show.
Exactly.
Trying out new food.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sounds like a good plan. Well, speaking of trying out new foods, of course, this is usually around the time where I like to talk about a place, give you a suggestion. And we actually have here, I didn't make the suggestion. It was Vanessa that did. So
yeah. So I took my son to, now I don't know if they're called Mod Pizza or MOD Pizza. Maybe someone knows and they can let us know.
I always just say Mod Pizza.
And I always say MOD, so I don't know which one is right.
So what I'll do here is I'll share the screen. Pardon me. Oh my goodness, this happens when you're a radio host. Sometimes you just, there we go. Let me see if I can find it. The screen's not showing. Oh, darn. That is very interesting. See, now there's the technical side of things. Okay, so we'll talk about it here just a little bit. So you went to Mod Pizza.
Yes.
And how was it?
So I took my son there on Sunday because after church, I was like, okay, where do you want to go eat? And he said pizza. And I'm like, really? Pizza for breakfast? But whatever, right? So I took him there, and it's not a new place, but it was a place that I'd never been to before, at least the one on Randall and Elgin. That's where we went. Mm-hmm. And I like it because you can put as many toppings on there as you want, and it's still the same price. And then, of course, they have the gluten-free crust.
Oh, they have gluten-free crust.
Yeah, which you may remember I need.
Yes.
So anytime I go to a place they have gluten-free stuff, I love it. But yeah, it's cool because you can put on as many toppings as you want. Now that my son's getting older, he's wanting to try more stuff. So it's like, yeah, put whatever you want on there. And yeah, it was really good.
How was the atmosphere?
The atmosphere is really nice. It's kind of like a lofty atmosphere because the ceilings are super high and it's very like industrial kind of looking.
Oh, okay.
But
I see
yeah,
what you mean.
the food is really good. Great, lemonade and other like of their unique fountain drinks, so like not soda, but their iced tea and their lemonade and stuff. But yeah, it was really good. And, I saw a lot more people there Sunday morning than I thought I would.
On a Sunday morning.
Yeah, because, well, I didn't think people go that early to eat pizza, but hey, they do. And it's good pizza. So,
Yeah, if they're going out to lunch, there's a way to do it there too. So yeah, it does say here you can get, now I am seeing something here for a limited time offer on their website. Limited time strawberry lemonade, no name
oh,
cake.
yummy.
It's a no name cake. It's like a lemon cake. It almost looks like a
I don't think they
Hostess.
had that one. That must be like new. Because when we went, they only had like the chocolate one.
They have the chocolate one? Okay. Yeah, so that's a new one here, the strawberry lemonade no name cake.
And that kids meal is pretty good. I want to say $6. I might be wrong. And you get like the little pizza with the drink. I believe
Yeah.
it's $6.
Yeah, that's nice.
Maybe
That's
8. I don't know. I know it was cheaper, obviously, than like a regular one.
very cool. I mean, and they have a lot of different pizzas here. So you can even see they've got a create your own pizza, chicken bacon ranch.
And one of my favorite things is once the pizza's done, then they have like all these sauces that they can put on it. So I got the pesto one and it was really good.
The pesto.
Some pesto sauce on your pizza.
That does sound
I know,
good.
it was really good.
Oh, well, let me see. I got to see
And
here.
I think they have like a barbecue, sriracha. I think it's probably like maybe 6 different sauces.
Okay.
It's something like that.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is the Caspian barbecue sauce, mozzarella, gorgonzola, chicken, red onions, barbecue swirl, finish. They also have.
Oh, doesn't that sound good?
That does sound good. You can also get the salads there too that they have to offer. What is this called? Pocket pies.
Yeah.
Cheesy oven fired pockets made to go wherever you go.
Those look good.
They do look really good here. It's
They're
nice.
like gigantic Italian quesadillas
Yeah.
or something.
That chicken bacon ranch sounds pretty good. Yeah. So the kids meal, I know you said it says kids meal because parents shouldn't have to share their pizza.
Yeah.
There you go. Get the kids meal. Yeah. So $7.59. The mini
Yeah.
6 inches.
So
that's,
I think that's like the normal price, but I don't know if it's only on Sundays or at a certain time they have like a special price and it's
Okay.
cheaper than that.
it's cheaper than that. Okay. Okay. So that's interesting. And now you can offer the sides. They offer side salad.
And you know what? It's great to go to during lunch because the pizza comes out a lot faster than at like a pizza restaurant. Like a sit down pizza, even though
Yep.
you can sit down there, but I'm just saying because they're individual, they come out a lot faster.
Okay.
So if you're in a time crunch, but you still want pizza, that's a good place to go.
You're on a time crunch, but you still want to enjoy the crunch of the crust with the pizza. There you go. Different beverages too. They have, what did you get?
So I got one of their fountain drinks that was like a berry lemonade. I
Okay.
forget the exact name, but it was some kind of berry lemonade and it was really good.
Okay.
And their regular lemonade was really good. It was like super tart.
Okay.
And then they had like a pear iced tea.
Oh, a pear. Oh,
Yeah.
A pear iced tea. Or is it like a peach iced tea?
No, it was pear.
Pear.
Yeah. So that was something new.
I've never heard of that.
I might have seen something like that at like Chipotle, but that's definitely different, like some kind of pear tea, iced tea, and then another one that I forget. But yeah, they're pretty good.
Wow. I've never heard of that. Pear tea.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then they've got their no name cake, which I think I know why they call it no name. If you look on the screen here too, you can see it.
Because it looks very familiar.
It looks very familiar, and they don't want to.
Copyright. Right.
So they got the no name cake.
They're not trying to get sued, so they call it no name.
So again, folks, check this out. This is a cool place, Mod Pizza. Now this is located in Elgin. So the location is at 1190 South Randall Road in Elgin. They're opening it up at 10:30. They're actually open. What is that? Every day, 10:30 to
Till 10 or 11.
10 or 11. Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays, it looks like they're open a little bit longer there, 10 to 11 o'clock. So if you want to check it out, folks, that is modpizza.com, modpizza.com. Now, I got to always double check and see if they have a Facebook page. Because on
good idea.
Facebook here too, and I always check out and see if they have extra special deals going on.
Good
So
idea.
they haven't posted since June 27th, but they did a little an age-old debate on what do you like, pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? What do you think?
I have never had pineapple on pizza.
I never have either, so I can't say.
Yeah, so I mean, I always used to think that it sounded gross, and I like refused to try it. But now that I'm a little bit older, I'm like, maybe like the whole sweet and savory thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you get, like you said, the sweet and savory. I feel like the tomato, the sauce, maybe wouldn't taste the greatest with the pineapple. Maybe if it was like a what is it? So have you ever tried the flatbreads at Panera? The pizza flatbreads? The tomato sauce it's a different type of sauce. Now that I could see working, and maybe that's the case. Maybe they
So
have
depending on whether or not the sauce is like a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
If the sauce is a little bit sweeter, then maybe, or who knows, maybe the sweet and the savory.
Since we both haven't tried it, I feel like we need to try it together.
Yes, that sounds good. The pineapple on pizza. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mod Pizza. Now I know that there's also other locations as well. I do believe of the Mod Pizza. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I think they have one in Algonquin.
Well, I
could be wrong.
They were founded in Seattle, Washington. So they have one in Schaumburg. There we go. St. Charles. I talked about St. Charles yesterday. Yep, Algonquin, Bloomingdale, Killdeer, Mount Prospect, Naperville. Yeah, they have a whole look. You can even see on the. I'll even show you the map here on the YouTube side of things. You can see that they're around.
Wow, it's a lot of locations.
A lot of locations within the Fox River Valley and even outside too. So, folks, if you want to check it out, that's Mod Pizza. Mod Pizza. Sounds like a good place to go to. Again, it's an American fast casual pizza restaurant chain based in Seattle, Washington. They do have a couple different locations, quite a few. I touched base with the Elgin location. If you want to check them out on Facebook, that's Mod Pizza in Elgin. Maybe you've tried them out before. Maybe you haven't. I definitely want to try it out, especially that pineapple on pizza.
I feel like
Maybe.
it's time to try it.
I gotta expand my horizons here and see if there's something new I want to try out, like the pineapple on pizza, because you hear so many people talking about it, and it's like I've never tried it before.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll have to try it out together. That sounds
Yeah.
like maybe even on camera here. I don't know. Feel like a
Yeah.
mukbang.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, folks. So we are going to take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. You're listening to WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. I'm so happy we got Vanessa here today. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
So happy to be here.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us today. So, folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzy. In a move to boost broadband access, Illinois lawmakers have amended county's code, allowing local governments more flexibility in managing their fiber optic assets. Kane County leading the initiative, leveraging over $10 million invested in fiber infrastructure to form a profitable partnership with service providers. Those interested in Elgin's neighborhood history can take part this weekend, August 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Elgin History Museum. They'll be going through neighborhood histories. The Elgin Police Department holding a series of interest nights from 6 to 7 p.m. regarding their new Transparency Hub. They'll be at Senior Services at 205 Fulton Street on September 4th, New Life Community Church for a bilingual event on September 10th, and the Elgin Moose Lodge at 925 McLean Boulevard on September 18th, again from 6 to 7 p.m. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The White Sox beat the Giants 6-2 in San Francisco. Corey Lee hit a tie-breaking 2-run single that highlighted a 4-run ninth inning. The Sox able to snap a 4-game skid. The Sox are off today. They'll take on the Tigers Friday. The Tigers pounded the Cubs 8-2 at Wrigley Field. Detroit put up 4 runs in the top of the second. Riley Green, Trey Sweeney, and Kerry Carpenter all homered. It was the 7th win in the last 9 for Detroit. Chicago's trying to make up ground in the race for the 3rd National League wild card. They dropped to 10-7 in the month of August. They had won 3 of 4. The Cubs and Reds both 5.5 games out of a wild card. Justin Steele scheduled to start the series finale this afternoon at Wrigley. The Tigers will make a game time decision. The Chiefs and Bears battle in the final preseason matchup tonight in Kansas City. Caleb Williams won't play for Chicago.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's the perfect time to get a jump on fall style at Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event, where you'll find incredible savings on the wardrobe update you need. Shop great looks you can wear now and later with an extra 25% off designer brands that rarely go on sale and 15% off your favorite makeup, fragrance, skincare, and more. Get ready for your best fall yet. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist?
You don't say.
Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other.
Garibaldi's Italian Eatery offers Italian dishes, subs, kids menus, and their delicious pizza. The foundation of a great pizza starts with the crust. Garibaldi's crust is crunchy at the bottom, airy in the middle, and perfect every time. The finest ingredients are used to give their pizza this exquisite crust and wonderful taste. Dine at either of the Garibaldi's 2 locations in Hoffman Estates and Arlington Heights. Free party rooms are available too. Visit Garibaldis.com today.
right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Happy Thursday, everybody. Don't forget to check out our website, WRMN1410.com, WRMN1410.com. Take a look. We can listen to us live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. You can also listen to us live through the app. The app is available for download on the Apple Store for Apple devices and also on Google Play for Samsung users out there too. So you can go ahead and do that. The app to download is called Online Radio Box Radio Player. So again, it's Online Radio Box Radio Player. That's where you're going to be able to do that. Don't forget, coming up here Saturday, September 7th, is the America's First Responders Fest. We are going to be broadcasting live there, and that is going to be happening from 12 to 7 o'clock at Panton Mill Park. If you want to learn more information, feel free to click the Learn More section on there too. Now, I also want to tell Vanessa here, too, about our new weekly lineup here. And what I'll do... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have your mic on.
No. I hadn't been on the new website yet.
Yeah, so
I don't think I knew that it was changed, but it looks really nice.
Yeah, so this is the new website here. And, I got to tell you about that. The movie came out, too.
Yeah, well, every time I drive by, I see the sign in the window, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like, way back, I mean, what, like a year ago?
2019.
Maybe less. Okay, yeah.
2019 is when they filmed here in the studio.
Yeah.
For a profit movie,
So very cool, yeah.
So we have the first shift, of course, with Marky B from 6 to 10 a.m., as well as Larry Jones, Jake's, and the first shift staff. We've got Out to Lunch, that's from 10 to 1 o'clock. That is Monday through Thursday, 10 to 1. On Friday, it's 11 to 1 because we've got here Music Memories from 9:30 to 11 with Marky B and Steve Thorne. That's on Fridays there.
Good stuff.
Yes, good stuff. Listen to some good music memories there. So Out to Lunch, again, offers a dynamic community variety show, fresh take on local life. Delve into the heart of the community, covering a wide range of topics, local events, hidden gems, personal stories, and more too. So it's definitely a lively mix of entertainment, information, and community spirit. And of course, also having those interviews coming in through the phone or also in person too is a good way to get the word out about local
For sure.
businesses.
And how fun is it to talk like to so many different people of like different backgrounds, different,
Oh yeah, I learn a lot. I learn
Yeah.
a lot. I love the arts and entertainment programs within the area, even just within the Fox River Valley. There's so many places you can go to. Hemmons Cultural Center, Arcata Theater, of course, the Classic Cinemas Marcus Theater for entertainment when it comes to movies. Lots of places to dine, entertainment, fun activities to do. There's so much to do within the Fox River Valley. And in the past, we mainly focused on Elgin here on WRMN. But now that we have expanded to all of the Fox River Valley, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, I love that.
There is always something going on for sure. So I'm so grateful that I get to do a show like this because it's something I'm passionate about.
Yeah, and how helpful, because honestly, like, if it's not for like this radio station and you guys, like, I wouldn't even know like what's going on in the area.
Oh,
right?
thank you.
Because
Yeah, well, we
maybe
do-
it's just my age. I don't know. Not that I'm that young. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
But it's like there's nothing else I listen to or read that tells me like what's going on in the area. So I love this.
Oh, absolutely. I will recommend to you some websites.
Okay.
For sure, because I usually bring up those websites.
Yeah.
Like Explore Elgin area covers not just Elgin, but around the Fox River
Yeah,
Valley.
I
There's-
remember that website. I used to use it.
Yep, and then there's some other ones out there too that I like to use. And,
Yeah.
and again with the YouTube side of things, what also helps too is I'm very much a visual person, visual learner. So even if if you're not watching on YouTube, you can still listen in. But having a physical screen up here and looking at the screen helps me to talk
Like
about
pay
stuff.
more attention, right?
Yes,
and like
exactly.
focus.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
So
get
that's
that.
so that's Out to Lunch. We also have Democracy Now! From 1 to 2 p.m. Program that we play, hosted by Amy Goodman and Juan Gonzalez. Delivers in-depth investigative journalism on global and domestic issues.
Love that.
Yeah, absolutely. It keeps you in the loop with what's happening there. Now we also do have a show. We have two shows here in the Fox Valley Afternoons. So the Fox Valley Afternoons is kind of like an umbrella term, or really it is the Fox Valley Afternoons. That's from 2 to 6 o'clock. Within the Fox Valley Afternoons, it's two lineup shows tailored to diverse interests. So from 2 to 4 p.m., you can tune into Talk Time with Tammy and friends. So Tammy Scully and her friends, usually Mary and Nancy, join in. A lighthearted, fun, and informative talk show. They share laughs, stories, tips on various topics. Sometimes they'll do like trivia. So that's a fun show to listen to. And then from 4 to 6 p.m., you can shift gears as you start to end your day with a political talk show hosted by Dennis Sonar Green. And he definitely knows what's happening, and he is so smart and informative as well when it comes to things happening in the world, political environments, and events and issues. And what he does is he encourages thoughtful debate and exploration of multiple perspectives. He also has guests on the show too, so it's a really great show to listen to. That's Fox Valley Afternoon, something for everyone there.
I didn't know his show was like a political show.
So it's an interesting.
Or is it just partly? Or?
So it's a political talk show. So apolitical, you can take it multiple ways. So there's times when it's apolitical, meaning lack of politics, apolitical,
okay.
and then it's also a political talk show.
Okay.
And then it's also political, but sometimes they have more of an apolitical stance on things.
Okay.
So it's kind of like it's the way that it's worded.
Yeah.
It's
I was
like
thinking
multiple.
it was 2 words.
Yeah. So it is 2 words how it's listed here as a political talk show, but it's definitely worded where it's kind of a good interpretation. Yeah. So they also do offer other different stories too.
Okay, good to know.
Like the other day, they talked about the whales. They talked about whales.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So they have a mixture of different things.
Yeah.
But so again, really great shows to listen to. Definitely check out the lineup here. They're available online on our website, WRMN1410.com. If you want to check that out. Of course, nothing beats actually listening in or watching live on YouTube as well. So very good. Feel free to check that out. That's our website. Now, I know we were going to talk about another place that you went to here too, Vanessa.
Yeah.
You want to talk to us a little bit about that?
For sure. So I just remembered, I think it was maybe last week or the week before, I went to get a haircut at Hair Cuttery on Randall Road in South Elgin, because that's like, a close place that I trust.
Yeah.
And then, I'm like, okay, I'm going to treat myself. My son was in school. I wanted to get a pedicure, and the lady sent me next door. Right.
Okay.
And I saw a place that was called Foot Something. I'm like, okay, let me go get a pedicure. And I walk in there, and it's actually a foot massage place.
Nice.
But so they have different packages you can get. I was like, you know what? Since I'm here, I'll go ahead and get a massage. Why not?
There you go.
And hadn't had a massage in a long time, and it was so good. So they have different packages. They have a package, which is the one I got, where it's a foot massage, but also they do like your head and your back and kind of just like whatever your choice is, Okay. And it was really good. And I didn't even know that place was there, but apparently they've been there for a while. So if you are in need of some relaxation, like I said, you can get a foot massage, or you can combine it with some other things like your back, your shoulders, whatever. And it was really good, really relaxing. Everyone was super nice. So
nice. So this is called Foot Retreat. They're located in it's a foot massage parlor in South Elgin near the Jewel Osco at 337 South Randall Road in South Elgin. And it sounded like you had a wonderful time.
Oh, it was so good.
Very relaxing. Everyone deserves to have that, here and there. Gets a nice manicure, pedicure, relax a little bit. So absolutely.
And that location, that's such a good location. Because I would have never gone there otherwise. Didn't even, really know it was there. So
right. Absolutely. So yeah, folks, if you want to check this out, they're open. This is, it looks like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wait, yeah. So they're open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. here. So folks, if you want to check it out, that is Foot Retreat. Foot massage parlor in South Elgin. I did notice on their website here too, their promotions. So like you did say, you can get combos. You can get combos here. So you can do a combo massage, 60-minute body oil massage.
And you see that 60-minute foot massage with the other stuff. So that's like $40-something for an hour. Usually when you go for a massage, it's like $1 a minute.
Yeah.
So that's like, I was happy to pay that, you know?
That's a good, they've got, you could do 15 minutes head, neck, shoulders and arms, foot and legs, and then also the back too. So a nice massage there. That's under the promotions on footretreatmassage.com. You can also check out their other services as well for the foot massages combo. Again, there too. They even have the hot oil and hot stone massages. I've never tried that before. Have you tried that?
The hot stone?
Yeah, the hot stone.
I have tried it. I tried it somewhere else, and I wasn't a big fan of it.
Not a big fan?
But that doesn't mean it's not good. You know, I just wasn't a big fan of it. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's okay. Everyone's got their own way of doing stuff.
I'm sure some people love it, you know.
Absolutely. So again, this is located at the corner of Randall Road and Algonquin Road. They are part of the popular location with many types of businesses surrounding them too. So, you know, they got your bases covered there within that area.
You know, and just a shout out, like 2 doors down from Foot Retreat, right next to the hair cuttery. The name is escaping me, but there's a nail salon, which is where I finally winded up.
So it's right near there?
Yeah, it's like literally right on the other side of hair cuttery. So that's the way that the lady was, or that's where she meant to send me, but she sent me actually the opposite direction.
Okay.
That's how I winded up at the foot spa getting a massage. But then after that, I went to the other side and they have that salon there. And that was an awesome salon.
Okay.
I was like, oh my gosh, how have I never seen this place? But just because, you know, I never kind of do that kind of stuff, you know?
Well, that's definitely something. We'll definitely have to go into a little more detail on that. We'll definitely see if we can find that for sure. We're going to take a little time out here. We'll be back with more of Out to Lunch here in just a bit. Stay tuned, everybody.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
B-Lux Bar and Grill, Wisconsin Dells, is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O-scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and sometimes, I mean, we got set back, the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Attention all Schaumburg Boomers fans. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 27th at 6:30 p.m. versus the Evansville Otters for Bark in the Park. Bring your furry friends for a day at the ballpark that's all about them. Presented by Golf Rose Animal Hospital. Join the Schaumburg Boomers August 29th at 6:30 p.m. for Fan Appreciation Night and post-game fireworks. There will be giveaways throughout the game.
right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch. We hope you're having a relaxing day so far. Get some time to go on a lunch break as we take you out to lunch here with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Check out our website, WRMN1410.com. You can also be a part of the conversation by commenting live on YouTube.com at WRMN Radio. You can also message our Image 360 information line at 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. Don't forget, at about 12:30 or so, we're going to be in our Tradio segment, buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area. That's the time to do it. Absolutely. So, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about another place that you want to recommend.
Yeah, so I had quite a great morning this morning that I'm talking to you guys about. This was like last Friday or the Friday before. So I finally went to go get my nails done, and this place was on literally two doors down from Foot Retreat on the other side of Hair Cuttery, and they're called Victoria Nails, and I would highly recommend them. Now, like price-wise, I think they're pretty comparable to other places, but it was really nice, really relaxing. Everyone was super nice, and they have a lot of pedicure chairs and a lot of stations. So it's, if you go with a few friends or whatever, I'm sure they'll be able to accommodate you.
Wow.
But yeah, I think they did a really good job, and yeah, it was a nice, clean place.
So you can show on the screen, too, if you want to show the nails.
Look at my nail. So
they're nice purple with some glitter on there?
Yeah, so this is no chip. Love no chip, because I'm kind of rough with, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I get my nails done, if it's not no chip, they're going to, like, mess up within an hour.
Okay.
For me doing something.
Okay.
And yeah, so they did a really good job.
Good. Very nice. So this is called Victoria Nail Salon, located they're right by the Hair Cuttery, right near the Foot Retreat. So that's very nice too.
You could go get your nails done, get a massage, and then go grocery shopping.
Yep. Get your nails done, get a massage, get a haircut, get all pampered up. Your grocery shopping. Absolutely. So that's what I'm saying here, too. There's places, nice little places here within the Fox River Valley that you can find clumps of places to all hit one after the other, right by each other, too. And then you're all covered. So that's actually pretty good promotion-wise for that area. Just
great locations.
So there you go.
And like I was telling you earlier, I had no idea that those two places were even there. I just knew about the Hair Cuttery, because I get my hair cut more often than I do those other those other things. So yeah, those places I've been there for like years.
Yeah.
Never noticed. Yeah. But I would highly recommend them because they do have good service.
Very cool. How often do you get your nails done? I wouldn't know because I don't get my nails done.
Yeah, so...
I'm sure everyone's different, but how often do you?
Usually like the beginning of summer, and then maybe like a couple times in the summer, not so much other times of the year.
Okay.
So not very often. There's some women who go like once every 3 weeks or once a month or whatever.
My grandma used to go once a week.
Yeah.
Like to get her hair done. This was back in like the 60s. My grandma Lynn. Get her hair done, get her nails done like once a week.
I love that.
She was like, she was always on top of it.
It's good to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? It makes you feel better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm a nail biter, and I'm like, yeah, just gross. So, but if
I'm a nail biter too. So.
Yeah, but if my nails are painted, then I don't bite them.
There you go.
Go get your nails done so you don't bite your nails.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, guys out there too, you can get a pedicure.
Oh,
manicure.
for sure.
Absolutely.
My sister-in-law, she kind of forced my brother to go get a pedicure with her. Okay. And he was very against it. This is my oldest brother, very tough, veteran. And she kind of forced him, and he probably didn't want to do it, but he thought like, this is not manly or whatever. But anyways, he winds up loving it, like absolutely loving it. Cause I think most places now, they give you like a massage in addition to the pedicure. They'll like massage the bottom half of your leg and like your feet and stuff. And he loved it.
Oh, wow.
So
nice.
If he can be a pedicure guy, I think maybe every guy could be a pedicure guy. You got to take care of your feet, especially if you're on them all day long.
you're walking,
Yeah.
doing stuff, keeping busy. Absolutely. So, again, folks, check out these places. This is, you get a nice clump of places. I mean clump. The term clump sounds like it's like not good. No, it's very good. A nice selection, all daintily placed by each other in the South Elgin area.
Yes, love
so
it.
definitely feel free to check that out, folks. Again, all these cool nail salons and other fun stuff as well. Of course, places to eat, activities to do, so much within the Fox River Valley. Touching base here a little bit with the Elgin and South Elgin area. So that'll be kind of a little bit more of what I'll kind of touch base with today too. Because what I've been trying to do is kind of, for each show, kind of doing like a town highlight. Because you can jump from one place to another because there's so much going on. But like the other day I did Geneva. So I did downtown Geneva, touching base on them, everything that's, what's happening there throughout the show. And then I did St. Charles. Now we'll do...
They always
Elgin,
have a
South
lot of
Elgin.
fun stuff going on, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I love going in there in the fall time, especially to have my pumpkin coffee,
Yes.
which you've got now
Pumpkin
too.
is back, guys.
I'm so excited. I was very excited about that when I found out that now a lot of these places have the pumpkin. And now a lot of people might be like, really? Like, it's
I know.
still summer.
A lot of people are very anti-pumpkin, but I love my pumpkin flavored stuff.
I do too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, folks, this will wrap it up here for the first hour, just the first hour here of WRMN's Out to Lunch. So definitely stay tuned for more as we come back here. I was supposed to be having a guest coming in, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more information. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Coming up here, of course, 11 o'clock hour, we'll talk more with our guest, who should be arriving hopefully pretty soon. And we got Terry on the YouTube comments here. Happy Thursday. Really enjoying the show today. Thanks for keeping me company while I work.
Aw, hey, Terry.
Very nice. Terry is an avid listener here on WRMN.
Oh,
We appreciate
nice.
the comments as well as others out there too, listening in and being a part of the show. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more of Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association. It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. Those interested in Elgin's neighborhood history can take part this weekend, August 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Elgin History Museum. They'll be going through neighborhood histories. The Elgin Police Department holding a series of interest nights from 6 to 7 p.m. regarding their new Transparency Hub. They'll be at Senior Services at 205 Fulton Street on September 4th, New Life Community Church for a bilingual event on September 10th, and the Elgin Moose Lodge at 925 McLean Boulevard on September 18th, again from 6 to 7 p.m. In a move to boost broadband access, Illinois lawmakers have amended county's code, allowing local governments more flexibility in managing their fiber optic assets. Kane County leading the initiative, leveraging over $10 million invested in fiber infrastructure to form a profitable partnership with service providers. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Skoning, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all played, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today. That's great. Every time I hear them, I get excited about it. I'm sure. It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest showman, Al Ringling. Located in Baraboo, Wisconsin, you can view the grand opulence on a guided tour, now hourly starting 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Weekday tours begin on the veranda and on the weekends in the tap room of the Al Ringling Brewery. Behind the mansion, kick back and try a flight of craft beers and dine at this family-friendly stop. Visit alringlingmansion.com for more information.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Tigers pounded the Cubs 8-2 at Wrigley Field. Detroit put up 4 runs in the top of the second. Riley Green, Trey Sweeney, and Kerry Carpenter all homered. It was the 7th win in the last 9 for Detroit. Chicago's trying to make up ground in the race for the 3rd National League wild card. They dropped to 10-7 in the month of August. They had won 3 of 4. The Cubs and Reds both 5.5 games out of a wild card. Justin Steele scheduled to start the series finale this afternoon at Wrigley. The Tigers will make a game-time decision. The White Sox beat the Giants 6-2 in San Francisco. Corey Lee hit a tie-breaking 2-run single that highlighted a 4-run 9th inning. The Sox able to snap a 4-game skid. The Sox are off today. They'll take on the Tigers Friday. The Chiefs and Bears battle in the final preseason matchup tonight in Kansas City. Caleb Williams won't play for Chicago.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's the perfect time to get a jump on fall style at Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event, where you'll find incredible savings on the wardrobe update you need. Shop great looks you can wear now and later, with an extra 25% off designer brands that rarely go on sale, and 15% off your favorite makeup, fragrance, skincare, and more. Get ready for your best fall yet. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist?
You don't say.
Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's out to lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Here we go, some nice relaxing music playing here. Always good to keep relaxed. There you go, yes. Very nice. We have Vanessa here with us.
Hey, guys.
I got you on mic 4 now.
Okay. Yeah, good to be here with you guys.
Our special guest will be joining us pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Very grateful that she's going to be coming on to the show today. It's going to be very nice. Good conversation. All right, so we're taking a look at the comments here. We've got a couple comments here. Hi to both of you, says Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for joining
Hey, Catherine.
Thanks for joining the conversation. All right, Sandy says here, I'm tired of the pumpkin spice craze. Time for a new flavor. Hey, you know what? I can understand.
That's to be expected.
I can understand. I can understand. So, Sandy, if that's that's totally fine. Do you have a flavor you recommend? Time
Yeah.
for a new flavor. What do you recommend? Because you never know. I might be able to end up. That'll be the new craze. Sandy could be suggesting something here, completely unique, and then people listen in. They're like, "Well, now I got to try it." So, Sandy, let me know in the comments if you're interested. So. Very nice. Terry here says, I did want to say I've missed Vanessa. Welcome back. I always listened to your shows.
Oh, thank you so much, Terry.
Terry, yes.
Terry, thank you. Maybe we've met. I don't remember, but thank you so much for listening. That's really nice.
Very nice. We've got a lot of great people, everyone here on the that listens into the show. Again, we tell people this too, that this is your radio station. We get comments, we get suggestions. So we're all here as part of the community for the community is what I say too, as part of WRMN, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Folks, check us out on our website, WRMN1410.com. That's WRMN1410.com. Don't forget, you can also message the information line by Image 360 at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. I already actually have someone here that's gonna. They give a share with your friends and family event, which I'll talk about during the Tradio segment. So thank you to the caller there for listing that. So sometimes people also for Tradio, usually they'll call in during 12:30 for Tradio. Now with the information information line, now that we have the option of people can give their just text their Tradio announcement there, copy and paste it, and all set and ready to go too. Even if I'm talking about Tradio, going through Tradio announcements, I'll check the messages here on the information line, copy and paste, set and ready to go. So
yeah, I love this new setup, how listeners can, make comments and contact us these different ways. Because, before you'd have to take one call at a time. Now you can get all these messages, not at one time necessarily, but very close together. So people don't have to wait on the phone and
exactly.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's very interactive. We want to make sure it's interactive. We want to make sure it's comfortable too. Sometimes people, they have a Tradio announcement that they don't feel comfortable going on the live airwaves to talk about it. That's why also a reason why we have the information line too, so you can do that. I also tell people too, you can email me. I've got Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com. I've had people email me their Tradio announcements too. I always have my email up on my screen here too. So, just multiple ways that you can keep in the loop and help others to know what's going on as well too. And we also get a lot of people also sometimes will call in or their message, or they're also through the YouTube side of things telling us, hey, this is happening here. And then we'll talk about it for sure.
Love that.
So, absolutely. Okay, so Sandy, this is what Sandy says. Brown sugar, maple, caramel apple. Nothing life-shattering, but different than the pumpkin spice. Hey, you know what? That does sound pretty good.
Brown sugar sounds good.
That does sound good. I also like maple. I do. And I also like caramel apple. Now, put those together, I don't know. Maybe. Or maple and caramel apple, or all three separate. So that's actually pretty interesting.
I have never had a maple coffee. Have you?
No, I never have.
I mean, it sounds like it could be good.
Yeah,
and then the caramel apple, I don't know about that because I don't like caramel coffee.
Okay. I see. Well, again, that could be something different though, Sandy. So you know what? You might have convinced maybe coffee places are listening in now. You never know. And they're like, hey, you know what? Let's try that out.
I think the brown sugar could be a hit.
The brown sugar does sound.
That sounds good.
That does sound really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I like. I got my pumpkin coffee. I didn't put cinnamon on it though today.
Love that.
I do like the cinnamon.
You know, at the grocery store, they sell like an almond milk brown sugar creamer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that I used to get, and it's actually pretty good.
It does sound good. Very nice. Oh, that does sound good. Yeah, this is the brown sugar. That sounds good, Sandy. So thank you so much. Thank you for that. Thank you for the comment, letting us know about that for sure. Yeah, again, nothing life-shattering, but different than the pumpkin spice. Hey, that's all right. Totally fine. So let's continue on here. What I want to do is talk a little bit about the National Day calendar, and then we'll have our guest on here as well. So stay tuned for that. So we'll go through just kind of mentioning here what we have as the National Day calendar today. So one of the days today recognized today is National Pecan Torte Day. That is recognized today.
Never had one.
Pecan torte. So that is recognized today on August 22nd. It recognizes the delicious pecan treat. Of all the pecan recipes, the torte delivers a decadent dessert that is also versatile. As well as baked specialty tortes become the centerpiece of the desserts. Tortes provide a delicious choice of fillings. They have whipped cream, buttercream, mousse, jam, fruits or nuts.
That sounds really good.
It does sound good. It definitely feels like it's a holiday treat.
Yeah, because of pecan pie, right?
Exactly.
Pecan pie is like very Thanksgiving. Pecan torte. It looks good.
It does look good, absolutely. So that's definitely something to try out here too. Combine the high fiber content with the natural energy provided by the pecans, and this feel good nut sends good vibes all day long. Mm-hmm. Very good. So that's recognized today, National Pecan Torte Day. It's also National Tooth Fairy Day.
Cute.
That is so cute. I was always excited when the Tooth Fairy would come.
Me too.
When I was a little kid, yeah. Get $1 under the pillow, and it'd be like, oh, the Tooth Fairy came. So definitely a childhood favorite that evolved with a group of healthcare fairies during the mid-1920s. From bath fairies to fairy wand tooth whitener, they encouraged kids throughout the wave of advertisements and health classes. These ads and classes spoke to children about eating their vegetables, brushing their teeth, and getting fresh air. So that's interesting. I didn't realize that that's kind of where it started off there.
Me neither.
Because now it's definitely become like you lose.
So like they introduced the Tooth Fairy? Mm-hmm. See, I had no idea. I thought it was like one of those like stories that just gets passed down, you know?
Well, I think it might have been. It might have been that way too. But I mean, they've got, what is this? Fairy wand tooth whitener. Encourage kids. It started in the 1920s here, so
that's cool. My son has yet to lose a tooth.
Yet? Still not yet?
Not yet, but I am excited about the Tooth Fairy thing. I really want to like leave glitter.
Leave glitter?
To make it like more realistic.
Oh, I see.
Like the Tooth Fairy left glitter on her little path to your pillow.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Very cute. Today's also National Bayo Day, I think it's how it's pronounced. Now, people know this, and I think you might know this too, is I'm not the greatest at pronouncing.
Oh, those dumplings.
Yeah, those are good.
It's called, it's pronounced bao, I believe. Bao, yeah.
Thank you. See, people know I can't pronounce words for the life of me. I poke fun at myself about it too. But you might be able to pronounce it best. I appreciate that. Bao. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
This guarantees your taste buds will be shouting wow, why? Because ancient Chinese gastronomic delicacies often cause oohs and ahs on food holidays. You know, that reminds me, ooh, you know, when people say ooh, ah, didn't people used to also say e?
Yes.
I feel like that was maybe in the 2000s, and then they got rid of it.
Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember that.
It could be like a conspiracy theory. I don't know. But I remember saying ooh, ah, e when I was younger.
Yes, I remember that too.
So that is National Bao Day.
These are really delicious. I mean, I haven't had them in a long time, but I had them when I was eating gluten.
Okay.
And they're really good.
That does.
Have you ever tried them?
I think maybe. I mean, I've had dumplings.
Yeah.
So
it's basically just like a big dumpling.
Yeah, that's
right.
Good. I think so, maybe.
I feel like it's just a bigger dumpling than the regular ones.
Yeah, it's Chinese. They use the flavorful Chinese dough to make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's celebrated in ancient Chinese tradition, and it's to raise awareness about the variety of contemporary bao restaurants opening around the country that gives diners an opportunity to enjoy the diversity of flavors. So you get a nice, and again, you can incorporate different things in there too. So you can change up the recipe too. Today's also Never Been Better Day. Never Been Better Day. Got some cute dogs on there too. It's a day to enjoy unconditional love of your canine companion. Just like our ever joyful pets, the day casts away the worries and spreads enthusiasm for life. Duncan, there's a shout out to you.
Duncan.
Yeah,
Cute.
and my aunt's dog Daisy too.
Yeah.
Also,
that's
also
such a
a
cute
cutie
name.
too. So yeah, absolutely.
But what's up with the bean?
Never
why,
bean?
Yeah. Why bean? I thought by the name, I thought we were going to talk about beans.
I know. I was like, okay, now I got to see if I can.
Today we're celebrating the pinto bean.
Yeah. So in particular here, let me see if I can find anything about that.
But it's about doggies. Who doesn't love doggies?
Oh, it's about your family pet and planting the bean of love.
Oh, that's cute.
Everywhere you go. So that's why, of course, I had to search in keywords to find out what what that was about here. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Twin Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Located in the heart of Wisconsin Dells on beautiful Lake Delton, the Delton Oaks Resort offers a classic Wisconsin family vacation. It's an on-the-lake experience with available cabins, villas, and studio condos, all with home-style comforts and amenities. And extra space for family gatherings, reunions, and small groups. With a private sandy beach and dock, you can splash around, swim, and boat to your heart's content. There's a pontoon boat, kayak rentals, fire pit and barbecue grills are available for use for registered guests. Book your stay and enjoy all the ultimate Dells experience. With bonus passes to Noah's Ark Water Park. From s'mores to oars, Delton Oaks Resort has something for everyone. Visit DeltonOaksResort.com. That's DeltonOaksResort.com.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member FDIC.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer much more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a big variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes, and they purchase top-of-the-quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting of foods. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fresh. Visit beefvilla.com. right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far.
Beautiful weather today.
It is beautiful outside today. We just got a bunch of birds flying by.
Yeah.
That was very nice. So yeah, it's beautiful weather outside. Again, if you want to hold on to the summer feels, coming up this weekend, it's going to be up almost to the 90s.
I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to fall.
Oh, you know I am too.
Yeah.
I tell people that all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking forward to the fall time. The pumpkin spice and all things nice.
But
and,
this is really nice summer weather.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's very nice. Beautiful sunny days outside.
Not looking forward to the 90s, though.
The 90s, no.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a 65.
Yeah, me too.
Now, okay, folks, another day today recognized today as we'll continue on talking about the National Day calendar like I usually do. We've got National Surgical Oncologist Day is also recognized today as well. It recognizes the accomplishments of every life-saving surgeon who specializes in abolishing cancer. So surgical oncologists help to both diagnose cancer as well as cure through surgery. So they may perform a needle biopsy or take a sample or perform surgery to remove all of the parts of the cancerous tissue. So again, at the same time, they also work with teams of experts to provide you with the best possible care available as well, too. So it's
God
important.
bless them.
Absolutely. Good to recognize them as well today, too. So this was all on the National Day. Oh, and today's also National Be an Angel Day. That sounds nice. Encouraging good deeds and kindness to others by supporting those in need and inspiring others to be kind and to show kindness. They display an active angel here. We display an angel here on Earth, too. So
I love that.
That's very nice. And I always tell people, too, you never know how much you can affect someone's life in a positive way, even if you're just smiling or hold the door open.
It's so true.
Things like that, too. So yeah, absolutely. That is also recognized today as well, yes. So National Day Calendar, that's nationaldaycalendar.com. Again, nationaldaycalendar.com is that website to go to. Now, there's also another one. There's also another one here, too, that I like to bring up. It's called National Today. So National Today here, too, is another one that I like to also mention here, too. So, oh, my goodness. It's National Burger Day.
Ooh.
You can come in. You can come in. Our guest is coming in here pretty soon. So National Burgers Day today.
Cecilia?
Yeah. Yep, this is Cecilia here. She'll be coming into the hot seat pretty soon here. So there you go. So folks, so it's National Burger Day today. Oh my goodness. That sounds so good. Join us as we bring you the best way to celebrate National Burger Day. Now, I already had a burger yesterday. So here's the thing. Yeah, do I get a burger today? Or I guess I technically celebrated it a little bit earlier.
I mean, just get like a different kind of burger.
Get a different kind of burger? Yeah. There you go. Well, folks, I want to welcome to the stage here. Thanks so much for joining us today. We have Cecilia Brooks. Hello, how are you doing today?
Hi, good morning, Matt. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. Cecilia Brooks here. She is part of the Grassroots Collaborative. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes, and you're also running for, I'm sorry, what was it again? The Elgin City Council.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your campaign, just briefly here, and what you're planning on doing.
Yeah, so I am super excited. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, absolutely.
I'm happy to be here today. And so, as you mentioned, I am running for Elgin City Council. I am super excited. I am loving Elgin so far. I love everything about it. The food and arts and culture is actually one of my favorite things about the city.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I know you're a big arts and culture guy yourself.
Absolutely, yes. So again, there's so much to do in the area in the Fox River Valley, but also in Elgin too, as you are running for Elgin City Council. What's one of the best places? What's a place that stands out to you here in Elgin that you've been to? I mean, I know that there's a lot. We can even go on the subject of places to get drinks, places to get food, entertainment. I mean, we can start with drinks too. So what do you like? Are you a coffee drinker?
I am a big coffee drinker. I am. Okay, what are you drinking today? What are you sipping on?
So I went to Starbucks because they have a release of their pumpkin coffee.
Oh, okay. So this is PSL season, I see.
Yes. And Vanessa went to Dunkin' because they also have it too. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm already done with mine.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to hear are you a Dunkin' girly? Are you a Starbucks guy?
So I am actually more of a Dunkin'. I'm actually more of a McDonald's person. I do like Dunkin' coffee though. But I got Starbucks because I didn't know Dunkin' had. No offense to Starbucks. I like Starbucks, don't get me wrong. I like to go. I'm just a coffee drinker, so I like all coffee, really.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't know Dunkin' had PSLs either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just found that out this morning.
Well, so did I, apparently.
Yeah, because they were out of the flavor that I wanted. And so I thought to ask for this one, and they had it. So I don't know if it came out today or when, but yeah.
Okay, the more you know.
Absolutely. So you're a coffee drinker. What's some of the places around here, if you've been to any, that serve coffee or even other drinks as well that you want to recommend to people too?
Yeah, so I would go. Are you too familiar with Sugar and Rhyme? It's right down the street.
I am. I've never been though.
Okay.
So I've yet to go.
Yeah.
No, I highly recommend them. If you guys like different types of lattes, iced, hot, different types of things like that. They also have a very mean chai tea latte.
Oh, I do like chai tea.
Okay.
But I'm kind of picky. Like, I tried it from a certain place before and I didn't like it. But when I tried it somewhere else, I liked it. So
it's like, I feel like some places are hit or miss with them. It depends. I also feel, so when I need an extra pick-me-up during the day, I like to do an iced dirty chai with very light ice. So, so the double shot of espresso is a little bit more, but you still get the chai tea latte flavor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
that does sound good.
That sounds good.
It sounds good. Yeah, and I'm looking at their website here, sugarandrhyme.com, and the menu here too, and you can actually see it on the screen in front of us here. And it's like, the font is kind of funky. Like, it's in a good way. Like, it's, kind of looks like it is just like almost like handwritten, kind of has kind of like a
it's very funky and cool.
It's definitely different. I'm liking it.
So I thought that was pretty cool seeing that on their website there. Oh my goodness, we're already at the middle of the
And the menu has a gluten-free section.
I noticed that.
Very, very cool. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out as we get to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors, and then we'll continue on with our guests here. Thank you so much for both joining us today on Out to Lunch.
Yay. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Folks, we'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch here with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back in just a little bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. Those interested in Elgin's neighborhood history can take part this weekend, August 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Elgin History Museum. They'll be going through neighborhood histories. The Elgin Police Department holding a series of interest nights from 6 to 7 p.m. regarding their new Transparency Hub. They'll be at Senior Services at 205 Fulton Street on September 4th, New Life Community Church for a bilingual event on September 10th, and the Elgin Moose Lodge at 925 McLean Boulevard on September 18th, again from 6 to 7 p.m. In a move to boost broadband access, Illinois lawmakers have amended county's code, allowing local governments more flexibility in managing their fiber optic assets. Kane County leading the initiative, leveraging over $10 million invested in fiber infrastructure to form a profitable partnership with service providers. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. It's the preseason finale tonight for the Bears and the Chiefs. The game at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Caleb Williams not expected to play tonight for the Bears. The top overall pick in this year's draft said his biggest focus is...
You keep growing, you keep growing, you keep growing. And then we just, keep counting those days, counting those hours, and getting after it.
The Tigers pounded the Cubs 8-2 at Wrigley Field. Detroit put up 4 runs in the top of the second. Riley Green, Trey Sweeney, and Kerry Carpenter all homered. It was the 7th win in the last 9 for Detroit. Chicago's trying to make up ground in the race for the 3rd National League wild card. They dropped to 10-7 in the month of August. They had won 3 of 4. The Cubs and Reds both 5.5 games out of a wild card. Justin Steele scheduled to start the series finale this afternoon at Wrigley.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's the perfect time to get a jump on fall style at Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event, where you'll find incredible savings on the wardrobe update you need. Shop great looks you can wear now and later, with an extra 25% off designer brands that rarely go on sale, and 15% off your favorite makeup, fragrance, skincare, and more. Get ready for your best fall yet. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist?
You don't say.
Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. Feel free to be a part of the conversation through that YouTube side, youtube.com @WRMN Radio. Don't forget, of course, you can also message the info line, the Image 360 info line at 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. We've got Sandy in the comments here. It's Dunkin' for me too. We buy their whole bean coffee. Delicious. That sounds pretty good. The whole bean coffee. Absolutely, yes. So we've got some guests here. Want to make sure that we get the correct mics here. go. All right. So those of you who might just be tuning in right now, we've got Vanessa here with us.
Hey, guys.
Yes, if you might remember Vanessa from the radio station. She's back here again. Very excited to have her here. And
So cool to be back.
Absolutely. It's been such a great time. We've got Cecilia Brooks here as well, who is running for the Elgin City Council. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Matt. I am happy to be here.
Awesome. So we can touch base here too, talking a little bit about your campaign.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So what we can do is, I don't even know kind of where in particular where to start off here. So what got you interested in politics? What kind of stemmed that?
Ooh, that is a great question. So I would say that I first started getting involved in politics at the age of 16 is pretty much when 15, 16 is when I knew that I was passionate about politics. So I remember the 2016 presidential campaign, and it was actually when all of that was going on that's when I started following politics. I had never really, put myself out there or kind of been interested until all of that started happening. So I would say that presidential race in 2016 is really what started piquing my interest in politics. From there on, I decided to be outspoken about my political beliefs. I decided that this is something that matters to me, that this is something I care about, and really that's what fueled my passion.
There you go. Now you've been in Elgin since January, you said, correct?
Correct, yes.
So where was it that you previously were located?
So previously to this, I was actually living in Schaumburg my whole life. So not super far, but I grew up in Schaumburg. It is forever will be my home, but I'm loving Elgin. This is definitely the home now. And so it makes me happy to be here.
Awesome. Very cool. So I know that you were also, I think it was at you were just talking about an event that you were at the other day.
Yes, yeah, National Night Out.
National Night Out, that's right. Yes, National Night Out. You tell us a little bit about that too?
Yes. So for those of you who aren't familiar with National Night Out, I'm sure you two are, but it's essentially when all across the nation, police and sheriff's departments and first responders, they actually host what's called National Night Out. So on this one set night throughout the nation, all of these first responders go out into their communities. And I actually think it's really great that they do that. So what the purpose of that is to build community relations between those first responders, especially in particular those police departments and the communities that they work in. So a lot of places and neighborhoods will host block parties, and they'll have fun events, games, family-friendly stuff. And really, it's just important that they get out there and they meet the community, and the community meets them, so that they know police are here to help and improve those relations all over the great nation.
Absolutely. So, finding your voice too. I mean, you're very outgoing. And I think that's really cool too, especially since you're young. I mean, you're younger than me. I'm 27. So like you are, I'm sure that you've had people going like, oh my gosh, she's so young, but that doesn't stop you. That doesn't stop you for sure. So, so that's awesome. So we were talking a little bit about some cool places in the area. I know you mentioned the Sugar and Rhyme, which I'd never been to before. But that's something that is a good place to try out for sure, because I have heard about them before, of course, living in Elgin. Still kind of fairly new, I would say, to the area. But what are some other places that you recommend? I'll ask you this. What's your favorite type of food?
Ooh, okay. Don't get me talking about food. I can eat, I promise you that. Mexican food has got to be my favorite. Oh my gosh, I love a good burrito suizo with salsa verde.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I had one yesterday, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay. So are there places here in Elgin, or just even in the Fox River Valley as well, that you're like, okay, this is where I want to go, I mean, or like what's a place that you usually like to go to even for that kind of food?
Okay, so for the best Mexican food, I actually love El Patio down the street from here.
Yeah.
So I love their vibe, their entire vibe, from the energy that they bring. The staff is very attentive and very great, and the food could not be better.
Where are they located?
They're at 64 South Grove. They're in Elgin. So
I'm trying to think if I've been there before. I don't think I have.
Yeah, so they're right here in downtown Elgin. You get a good portion of food too, it looks like here as well. And again, the vibe is a very nice, comfortable vibe here too. I'll even show it on the screen as well, that people on YouTube can see it. So, it's...
Oh, I love that. I love the art there.
They've got some beautiful artwork. It looks like the food that you can get looks absolutely phenomenal. Again, you get some of the neon lights and colors. The drinks look really good. Again, good portions of food. Looks like it's always made fresh, and definitely a great place to enjoy a nice meal too. So what was it that you got?
Okay, so I will do enchiladas verdes when I go there.
Yummy.
I see I had you at home. Yeah, so I will do that. And then I do know I am not currently drinking at this moment. However, when I would go there, I would love a good cocktail. So they make the Miami. And so when you're drinking that, it's actually really nice. I used to be a former bartender, and so I can appreciate a nice cocktail.
Okay.
And when it's funny, if you actually go during the weekends in El Patio, the patio, quite literally, is open. And they have live music, DJs, bands playing, and it's a really nice place to sit, sip a nice cocktail, and get some good apps.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm seeing here too, because I always like to bring up this website, Explore Elgin Area. Usually they'll have like mentions if they're happen to having any upcoming events or specials. And if you go to their website here too, you can see like what they recently had. They had live music. Like it was August 18th. They had it from 6 to 9 p.m. You can find stuff like that too. So like on their Facebook page here, you'll be able to see they've got like a list of different drinks. They've got things happening, nice little reels, what they serve for brunch and things like that too. So that's good to keep in the loop too. And that's usually what I do here also on the Out to Lunch show is I like to bring up these different Facebook pages and websites and talk about what's happening too. So I let people know. And I inform people about that. Because it's fun. There's so much going on. You got to give these businesses recognition.
For sure.
They put a lot of time, effort, and money into to making sure that their product or service is awesome and ready to go to serve the community too.
Yeah.
So it's all kind of working together. I always say for the community, with part of the community for the community too. So
I love that. That's awesome.
So absolutely. So lots of cool things that you can go to, of course, within the area. Again, we're kind of touching base on the Elgin/South Elgin area today. The other day I did downtown Geneva, and then I also did St. Charles. They're kind of
both great places.
Yes, I love, especially in the fall time for Geneva. Downtown Geneva.
All the shops and all the coffee shop, everything. It's so cute down there.
They have something for everyone. You can get a coffee, you can get a cocktail, you can do fine dining, you can do quick dining. They offer desserts. You can go to boutique shopping. They've got everything there too. So they have an antique store there. I love antiques. All the old stuff.
I love it. It's important to appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You appreciate things of the past, and you also give them new life too. That's how I look at it too. It's like when you buy antiques, you're buying something that someone else had. It can create unique energy too. Sometimes there's some things I've seen before that I'm like, is that haunted? I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring that into my house. But I mean, again though, but there's so many cool things that are out there that can be reused and recycled
and usually it's like better craftsmanship.
Oh yeah,
that's very true. Especially jewelry. Yeah, jewelry, different pieces that use delicate handiwork.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. So we're gonna take a quick time out. It is 11:45. We will be back with more of Out to Lunch here in just a bit with our guests. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644.
Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at ihop.com today.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left and it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com.
America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th at Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois. Join us Saturday, September 7th for America's First Responders Fest. The South Elgin event will pay tribute to veterans and all first responders. This year's event includes Rapid Response 5K and Fun Run starting at 10 a.m. The festival hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. We'll have first responder stage tributes. There will be a classic car show from JP Car Shows. Live bands featuring Deacon Frost, Rick Lindy and the Wild Ones, Jimmy Nick, and the Junkyard Groove. We'll broadcast live right here on WRMN 1410 and at WRMN Radio on YouTube. There will be food and beverage trucks, kids' activities, and market-style vendor booths. For more information and updates leading up to the event, please visit afrfest.org. Again, that's Saturday, September 7th. For more information, visit afrfest.org. That's America's First Responders Fest, Saturday, September 7th. At Panton Mill Park, South Elgin, Illinois.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is a beautiful sunny day outside today. I hope you're enjoying the day so far. We are getting close to out of the morning and into the afternoon. About 10 minutes away until we hit the 12 o'clock hour here. We'll continue on, of course, with our special guests here with us today. Thank you again, both of you, for joining us, Vanessa. And also here's Cecilia. Thanks again.
Thank you for having us.
So I know that in the break here, you were mentioning a bit about the Grassroots Collaborative. Do you want to touch base with a little bit about that? Because it is, of course, organization in Chicago, and talking a bit about the community. Because here on Out to Lunch, I don't usually get very political, but we do talk about the community, and I think it is important to even mention just little things here and there too. So if you want to talk a little bit about that and your participation with them too.
Gladly. Thank you. So there is an organization called Kane County Speaks, and so right behind us, shout out to you all. And so that's actually one of the major grassroots organizations and collaboratives that I am a huge fan of, have nothing but good things to say about. Not only are they passionate about everything that they do in grassroots, but they actually get things done, which is a lot more than some people say about themselves in politics. And so my main passion, what fuels me every day, is people. I love people so much. And so getting to work in grassroots, to me, in politics, that is one of the most important things. Never forgetting where I come from and how I've gotten to where I am with the people who have helped me, from the experiences I've gotten to have. And I've been very fortunate with that, to get to meet so many good people.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is going out and meeting people and communicating too, getting to know everyone's story is really important too. Because I mean, there's times when you can just kind of sit back and maybe not go out as much in person, but the fact is, it's like going into the everyday life. For example, here in King County is important too, and I know you do that. You go around, you talk to people, because you said you love people. I see it in your vibe. You're a very big people person, and that's what we need. So, very much so. So. Again, thanks for joining us today. This has been a great time. And again, we hope to have you on the radio again very soon, especially during the Apolitical Talk Show, or even during Mark's show as well, going into more detail on your campaign and more too. So very much so. So again, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome.
It's great speaking with you.
Absolutely. So we have a couple minutes left before we take it to the top of the hour news here. We could talk a little bit more too about, well, what is actually, so what does grassroots mean in particular to this?
Yeah, no, good question. So grassroots is essentially just for the people, by the people.
Okay.
So grassroots is essentially, it's taking the government kind of like oversight out, and it's saying, no, we the people want to do this. We want someone who will work for the people, who is from the people. So it's really just the most down to earth and people and citizen oriented portion of politics.
There you go. So that's what it means. So that's good.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't quite sure. Again, I'm not as familiar with the lingo.
No, totally.
But I want to get more familiar with that. So I like listening to the Apolitical Talk Show and the Mark Show in the morning too, so that I can familiarize myself with a little bit more in it. But yeah, I know I do specialize in the arts and entertainment too. So we'll talk a little bit more about that too. Have you seen any good shows or movies lately?
Ooh. Oh, you know what? I have actually. I recently watched a movie called The Beekeeper.
Okay.
So I am actually, while politics might not be as much of your thing, arts and entertainment is not as much mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So oddly enough, I don't really watch TV.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get into it. I think that
I don't think I've ever heard someone say, I'm trying to get into TV.
I don't watch TV a whole lot. It's more of like I watch Netflix and YouTube and streaming and stuff like that too. So The Beekeeper, though, that's a movie that you recently watched. Now, do you like to do you have a place that you like to, wind down from the day and relax? Do you have kind of like a space that you're like, this is where I want to be, when, maybe have some time to just, kick back, relax a little bit, and things like that too. So, I mean, like I have my room, which is filled with all the old antiques and stuff.
Gotta love it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's crazy, but it's always good to find a space like that too, a space where you can kick back, kind of be like, okay, this is the time for me to self-reflect. This is the time for me to have a little mental break too, and I think that's very important.
For sure.
In the hustle
I
and bustle
agree.
society that we live in today, that you need time for yourself. You need time to take back and say, okay, I'm going to take a little break. So.
I think that's huge. I think that it's really good for your mental and emotional, spiritual well-being, overall well-being,
For sure.
to just have that safe space and take a moment to relax, kick back. I would actually say my apartment. So as you two are familiar, I live in the Elgin Tower building. And so it is beautiful. It has so much light. And I think that really is honestly good for my energy. I feel very much recharged by people, the sun, things like that. And so I have recently been adding some things to my apartment and just getting it nice and cozy. It's really very much home to me now, and I love that.
Awesome. So you get that support, of course, within the apartment space. If that's like your support, and then of course you also get support from others as well. I know that you're dating. Is that right?
I am. That is correct.
Very nice.
The best.
And so you get so much support and love, and that's important too. That's something that we need as humans, that connection. Yep. So very, very good. So we have about a minute left here. Again, folks, how can people find more information about you as well, if possible, online or social media or any other way too?
Yeah, I was going to say, so definitely online. Actually, I am pretty active on Facebook, believe it or not. So if you type in Cecilia Brooks, I am about to get my campaign page up and running. Nice. But other than that, I'm always happy to chat, always around, and just trying to get out into the community, get to know people more. I think that's super important, and I'm loving it.
And where are you going to be collecting signatures? Because I know you said you had to do that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. So I'm going to be walking around downtown Elgin and around the other parts of Elgin as well. But I would like to stop. I'm going to plan on making stops into businesses, getting to introduce myself, getting to hear a little bit about their business too, and where they come from, and then just forming those and building those relationships to get petition signatures as well with that too.
Awesome.
That is so great. I love it. So, folks, thank you to Cecilia for coming in today and joining us. We look forward to hearing from you. And, of course, nothing but the best of luck in your campaign as well, too.
Well, thank you very much for having me. It was a great time.
Awesome. Of course. Absolutely. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out as we get into the top of the hour news. And then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about, I think there's a couple things with the National Day calendar maybe that I wanted to talk about. But if that doesn't take time, then what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about things that are happening in the area. Talking about that. Kind of staying in touch with the Elgin, South Elgin area today, too, as before I did Geneva and St. Charles. So we'll definitely talk about that here too. Coming up in just a bit, again, you're listening to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, part of the community, here for the community to help out. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Political party poopers got you down? Shake it off and join me, Dennis Sonar Green, every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show, where we cut through the doom and gloom with a focus on America first, constitutional values, and a populist perspective that puts you, the citizen, at the center of the conversation. At WRMN, the talk of the town, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo and bring you the straight talk you need. Whether you're frustrated with the political establishment or looking for a clear, some nonsense analysis, this show has you covered. Tune in. Let's take on the issues together with a fresh, unfiltered approach. Catch us every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN, A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. Those interested in Elgin's neighborhood history can take part this weekend, August 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Elgin History Museum. They'll be going through neighborhood histories. The Elgin Police Department holding a series of interest nights from 6 to 7 p.m. regarding their new Transparency Hub. They'll be at Senior Services at 205 Fulton Street on September 4th, New Life Community Church for a bilingual event on September 10th, and the Elgin Moose Lodge at 925 McLean Boulevard on September 18th, again from 6 to 7 p.m. In a move to boost broadband access, Illinois lawmakers have amended county's code, allowing local governments more flexibility in managing their fiber optic assets. Kane County leading the initiative, leveraging over $10 million invested in fiber infrastructure to form a profitable partnership with service providers. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from one Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
As grocery prices rise, take your family out to any of the Tommy's Red Hots location for great food at unbelievably low prices. There's 6 locations to serve you for both dine-in or carry-out. Tommy's has a diverse, delicious menu for you and your family with crispy pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and their famous hot dogs, plus so much more. Don't forget their scrumptious sides like mac and cheese bites. To see their menu and locations, visit Tommy'sRedHots.com today.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The White Sox beat the Giants 6-2 in San Francisco. Corey Lee hit a tie-breaking 2-run single that highlighted a 4-run 9th inning. The Sox able to snap a 4-game skid. The Sox are off today. They'll take on the Tigers Friday. The Tigers pounded the Cubs 8-2 at Wrigley Field. Detroit put up 4 runs in the top of the second. Riley Green, Trey Sweeney, and Kerry Carpenter all homered. It was the 7th win in the last 9 for Detroit. Chicago's trying to make up ground in the race for the 3rd National League wild card. They dropped to 10-7 in the month of August. They had won 3 of 4. The Cubs and Reds both 5.5 games out of a wild card. Justin Steele scheduled to start the series finale this afternoon at Wrigley. The Tigers will make a game time decision. The Chiefs and Bears battle in the final preseason matchup tonight in Kansas City. Caleb Williams won't play for Chicago.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's the perfect time to get a jump on fall style at Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event, where you'll find incredible savings on the wardrobe update you need. Shop great looks you can wear now and later with an extra 25% off designer brands that rarely go on sale and 15% off your favorite makeup, fragrance, skincare, and more. Get ready for your best fall yet. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist? Huh,
you don't say.
Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Had a commenter on YouTube here. Actually, quite a few comments here. Thank you. Got here Catherine saying, Cecilia, I'm so glad you picked Elgin to be your home. I'm so glad. So she said, I'm so glad that you picked your Elgin as your home. Very nice.
Thank you so much. That is really sweet. I'm happy too.
Absolutely. So she's Catherine. She's always commenting in here live on YouTube. Here we have another commenter asking about Access website, Facebook, and others. So what I did for that listener there, I posted on to the chat there, grassrootscollaborative.org and also KaneCountySpeaks.com. If you look up Cecilia Brooks Elgin, you'll be able to find a link if you look on Google, you'll be able to find her LinkedIn page, and also your Facebook does come up as well. So I didn't want to post that information on the YouTube chat here, but I wanted to, of course, share that anyways. So again, the Grassroots Collaborative, if you want to learn a little bit more about that, that's grassrootscollaborative.org and also KaneCountySpeaks.com. So again, I'll also show here on the YouTube side of things if people want to take a look at their website. That is KaneCountySpeaks.com. You can check out Kane County News, view their homepage, also in Spanish as well, and definitely take a look at all of that information. You can take a look at the communities. Of course, our community's there too. That's Kane County Speaks, and then of course we also have the grassrootscollaborative.org. So that's another website that you can take a look at. Together they can build a world we all want to live in. So if you want to check that out, that is grassrootscollaborative.org. Again, thanks so much for joining us today. This has been fun so far. Now, on the break, we were talking a little bit about, you never heard of Nightmare on Chicago Street?
No, you two are going to have to fill me in.
Oh, my goodness. I am so excited.
It's a big deal.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
I already got a message from the Children's Theater of Elgin wanting to work with us on getting some people on the radio, and I definitely am going to be doing that too. Reaching out to them, getting people on the radio, talking about it, being a part of it too, because that's what we've done as WRMN. Mm-hmm. We usually would have a booth set up, have some fun games. And the thing is, too, is, the commenter said, thanks. You're very welcome about that information there. So we're hoping to even go even further.
Like scarier?
Well, not scarier.
You and hello.
With the radio station, maybe some things, just kind of ideas here and there.
Well, my first and last time that I went with the radio station, which was like last year, right? Mm-hmm. That was last year. We built something. Well, not me personally, but the people here built something, and that was super fun. So if anyone listening remembers, if they went to Nightmare on Chicago Street last year, we had this thing where like people would like pick, I forgot if it was a box. No, it was like a tunnel.
Yeah.
They would pick they made this big board with like, was it like 9 or 12 different like tunnels? And people would pick one, and then it had like a trivia question. And if they won, then they could like reach inside to get the prize. And so I'm sure you could imagine what we did behind the scenes.
Sometimes we would have like a hand, a fake hand in there, like grabbing them.
We like grabbed some people's hands. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, there's definitely, it's a big event to go to, Nightmare on Chicago Street. The date is coming up October 19th. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, do they have so many fun things to do. They've got, I don't know if you've heard of the host Sven Gulli.
I have. And so is this a one-day event? Or
it's a one-day event. Mm-hmm. And it's in the downtown Elgin, all around the downtown Elgin
right
area.
Here.
They have props set up. They have, and I don't mean just like, little dummies on the sidewalk. I mean, they have like,
a turned over cars.
They have a school bus.
Yeah.
They have what's the plant from what is it? Little Shop of Horrors. They have like clown display. I mean, they have.
Yeah, the city puts a lot of. It's the city that sets it up, right?
Yeah. They do. They put a lot of time, energy, and money into
a lot.
And
yeah.
It's. I mean, it was packed last year.
Yeah. Well, last year, wasn't this like the entry point right here in front of the studio? Yeah.
Yep, this is where the entry point is. Usually that's where it is. We usually have a gate set up here, and then the entry point is that way. It goes all the way up to East Chicago Street. They usually up on East Chicago Street, they have like a plane display, like an airplane that looks like it crashed. They have like barrels filled with, I don't even know, like some sort of
Is there actual
green
fire?
substance that comes out of it that's like, is there actual fire?
Yeah, I remember something about fire, but I don't know if it was fake fire or real fire.
They have performers. So they have
Okay,
performers. They usually have like a dome that some people perform in. And it's usually like kind of like circus style acts, or like, it might be like fire, where they
And
shoot out the-
live
trying to describe
music.
it.
There's
So-
live music, yummy food. Do you remember like the count that they said as far as like how many people came last year? I remember it was a big number.
Oh, I would have to look back at the statistics, but it was a
Yeah.
big number. It was one of the biggest that they had in record.
Yeah, and the thing that I was really impressed with was how safe it felt.
Yes.
Because they literally have like I don't know what it's called, but like something in the air with cameras, and it's like watching everything. And there's like a noticeable police presence, but it's not like they're like stopping anyone from like doing anything. I mean, unless you're doing something dangerous, but
right.
They're kind of like, you just kind of know they're there to keep everyone safe, but it's not like overbearing.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed with that.
It's a lot of fun. And something that they're doing new this year is called the Golden Tickets. So it's located within various businesses, which we have here in Redemption Center. They have 6 unique postcards. And if you go around downtown Elgin, you can collect these postcards. Now, what these postcards are is you combine them all together, and it makes the poster of what the theme is this year for Nightmare.
That's fun.
Yep. So
That's really cool.
yeah, so if you collect all of them, they have a distinct piece of an overarching story. So each piece has its own story. You combine it together, it makes the poster. They're hidden in plain sight within these public spaces. And again, I'm already giving you a little heads up too.
Puzzle.
I love a good puzzle.
Absolutely. And I'm already giving you a heads up here too that they're already in Redemption Center. So if you're coming on Saturday 9 to 3 when we're open, pick up some for yourself too. So again, restaurants, shops, community centers, no need to ask. They're all out in the open, and they're waiting for you to claim them too. So, and whoever did the artistic work on it too is absolutely just phenomenal. It's really, it's cute, creepy all at once. It's, very, very cool.
Creepy.
Yeah. So it's definitely fun. They do have people kind of walking around, kind of scaring you too. So if that's something you're not interested in, that's totally fine. The thing is, though, too, is a lot of the shops are open. So you can walk into, like what's here in downtown Elgin. I mean, the shawarma
We went
stop,
into that record shop.
Rediscover Records
Yep.
on Ziegler or South Spring. There's also the Side Street Studios. There's now they have the Goose's Juices. I've been there before.
I love it.
Yeah.
I always forget my punch card every time I go back, though.
So that's a new business there. They have some great smoothies there too. What's another place? Whatnots and Whimsies, which they have some antiques and stuff there too. There's bars that are open, Martini Room, Elgin Public House. I mean, there's just a lot of different businesses.
Quite a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
Not by us, but
right. That's the thing too. So it's definitely it's a fun event, but yeah, you definitely feel very safe. They have like a haunted house walkthrough as well. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. So they say the clock is ticking here. The thrill of the haunting scavenger hunt awaits those brave enough to claim the ultimate prize. So if you want to read a little bit more about it, it's up on their website, nightmareinchicagostreet.com. I follow them on Facebook, so I keep up to date with them too. I definitely am very much so hoping to get someone from Nightmare in Chicago Street here on the air sooner than later, because the date's already coming up here October 19th. So we're already technically less than 2 months away, because it's already August 22nd.
Yeah.
So definitely want to get them on the airwaves and talking for sure. Folks, we're going to take a quick time out here, and then we'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Is it noon already? Take your lunch hour up a notch with Out to Lunch from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on WRMN 1410 AM. Unwind with the perfect blend of soothing sounds and lighthearted conversations that'll make every bite taste better. Whether you're in office or out on the town, let us serve up the best in radio company. Stream on the go with our app on Google and Apple. Because lunchtime is your time. Out to lunch every day from 12 to 2 on WRMN 1410 AM, the talk of the town.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
WRMN says thank you to all of our local veterans, like Jerry Christofferson of True Patriots Care.
We had the 1,700 flags up across from the wall. That's how many POWs and MIAs from Vietnam are still missing. Plus, we do veterans and first responders funerals.
Yeah.
And so if you ever drive by a funeral home or a church or a cemetery and you see the flags, you know a soldier died today.
Go to TruePatriotsCare.com for more information. And veterans, thank you for your service to our country.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We are having a grand old time here. I'm enjoying the show. I guess are as well. Hopefully you are as well, too. We do have a caller on hold here, which we'll get to you in just a bit. But I also wanted to announce here, too, thank you to Steve Thorne for also calling in on the phone. I had like a couple people calling in on the lines wanting to talk. And he goes, well, you should go onto the website, which I've got up here, nightmareinchicagostreet.com, because it's expected to be 18,000 people that are going to be coming this year. They have like 8 blocks that are closed off. There's going to be so many different vendors. And he also gave me the personal number of Amanda, who's in charge of all the events.
And it's October 19th, right?
October 19th. Yep. And get tickets now. Better to get them now than sooner than later. And that's going to be from 6 to 11 p.m. So 6 to 11 p.m. Geared up for another unforgettable night. Definitely going to be lots of fun, folks. Check it out. I am hoping to get people on here as well to talk to them.
So Cecilia, I know you were telling us on the break that you have to file your paperwork for City Council. Did you say October 28th?
So it's October 21st through October 28th. The 21st.
So you might be able to go to Nightmare on Chicago Street and get some signatures, maybe?
That would be a great idea, and I will definitely do that. I think that would be awesome.
A lot of people will be there.
A lot of people would be there. I get to experience my first ever Nightmare on Chicago Street.
Make sure your boyfriend stays next to you for when you get scared.
You know, I'm a runner. I'm a track star too.
Run away.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. We do have a caller on hold. Hi, caller. Welcome to Out to Lunch.
Oh, welcome, guys. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on. Cecilia, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? I'm having a great day.
Oh, it is a beautiful day. I'm sitting there doing a little remodel, listening to the show, and so I'm a plumber, so I'm actually working and listening to the show, and I'm really glad you guys are talking about Nightmare on Chicago Street because I've been to the very, very first one, and I think a total of 5,000 people showed up to that very first one, and it's gotten bigger and bigger throughout the years. And when was the first one that was ever done? Was it back in 2011, 2012? Because I got a little tombstone here from the event on October 22nd, 2016.
Oh, wow.
So the first one was in like 2011?
It looks like here, first annual Zombie Street Festival, Nightmare on Chicago Street, was back in 2011.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, and it was a chilly night that night. I remember it because we had gloves on and all that stuff. And, I'll tell you what, as the years gone on, it's gotten bigger, it's gotten better, it's gotten more exciting. And it's probably the biggest party, I think, in the world that nobody duplicates except for I think Woodstock's trying to do their thing, but still it's huge. It gets bigger every year. The bands, the vendors, it gives a chance for people in Elgin, the businesses, to be recognized. And like I said, they got all the zombies walking around. How many zombies? Like 100 and something zombies walking around.
Oh gosh,
they turned downtown Elgin into a zombie apocalypse, like on The Walking Dead.
It is quite an in-person immersive experience. I mean, there's just so much to see. And again, like you said, there's a lot of people there too. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It's a great photo op with people because everybody's wearing costumes. And it's like it's a Halloween party. And people, I've dressed up like Santa Claus one year. I had Santa Claus suit on.
I love
teenagers were asking for iPhones that day. It was the biggest popular hit. But it's I dress up once in a while. I do that, but it's a great time to go get pictures. It's the biggest party. The bands. I will never miss one. I will always go to every one of them. That's always there.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's just there's so much to see. I'll even pull it up on the YouTube side of things. There's so much to see. I mean, the costumes and everything. There's a picture here too. That was from, I think, was it 2018? And the guy in the picture, I went to school with him.
Oh, that's funny.
He was a grade younger than me. So yeah, that's I went to school with that guy. I was like, oh my gosh, he was a performer. That is so cool. So, I mean, it's a lot of people locally from Elgin, people coming from outside of Elgin within the Fox River Valley, and even like as far as Chicago, I've even heard people coming from Wisconsin. And, I mean, like this is a big event to go to. So
I've heard people come from other countries just to come and just enjoy this time, to come into here. I've met a lot of people there. Sveguli was at the very first one. I remember him there, and he's been to every one since also.
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
really
a veteran
cool.
like I am.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be getting bigger and bigger each time. The thing is, too, is I think what really sparked more people even more to come was when it didn't happen during COVID. Then when it came back, it was like, oh my gosh, everyone. I mean, it was just
people were really hungry for it.
They had an itch to get back out again. So it's just such a cool event. So that's so cool that you were able to go to the first one. You were able to see that as time went by, how it progressed and how it grew too. So thanks so much for calling in today.
Sure. And one last little note, Elgin does a great job with this. I think the whole entire time, there's never been a fight or any incidents or any injuries. Elgin Police is on top of their game there, and everybody's there to have fun and not start trouble. And that's the nice thing about this event.
Yeah, it's a very safe event, like you had said, Vanessa, too, is that there's a definitely security and police all around making sure everyone is having fun, but also being safe at the same time. Too,
Yeah.
so.
Well, you guys have a good show. Cecilia, I'll be seeing you soon. You guys take care, all right?
I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. Yeah, again, that's really cool that he was there when it started in 2011. I kind of briefly remember hearing about it when I was I was in middle school at the time, and I remember hearing about it. And that actually reminds me, I do remember some people like in my class saying like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to go, if it would be too scary for me." It was like some of my theater group friends at the time in middle school. I do remember hearing about it and being like, "Oh, that's kind of a new thing."
I do remember seeing kids there like last year that I was like, aren't they a little bit too young to be here? But I mean, a lot of little kids like scary stuff and their parents were with them. So, I mean, it's really fun for anyone, like any age.
Exactly. It is.
Which is really nice. And, you know, it's the community, everyone of every age, whole families go dressed up in like family costumes. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun here. We do have another caller on hold. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hey, man, it's Anne Marie.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for calling in today.
You guys couldn't have picked a better topic on the face of this earth.
Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. You've been before, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I've been every single year except for 1 year, only because the weather got really bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. There was one time it was very cold out too.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the main man, Spanguli, he's awesome. He judges costume contests. They give out nice prizes. The whole thing is just awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to it this year. I know you will too. Anne Marie. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I'm
without saying.
Oh yeah. And I'm trying to conjure up some ideas here too with WRMN. See if we can do
for
something.
like the display this year.
Yeah, something bigger and better. So
yeah,
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see because I'm passionate about
really?
it. Yeah.
So. Like Matthew, I think you're gonna need some help.
Oh yes, but well, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, let me know.
Oh yeah, I'll be glad to help. Okay.
You got my number.
Oh yes, I do. I can absolutely get on the phone with you about that one.
Thanks, Anne Marie, so much for calling in today.
You're welcome. All right, talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Bye now. All right, folks, we're going to take it to the top of the hour news, and we'll be back with more of this spectacular Out to Lunch show here. Stay tuned for more when we come back.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. Those interested in Elgin's neighborhood history can take part this weekend, August 23rd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Elgin History Museum. They'll be going through neighborhood histories. The Elgin Police Department holding a series of interest nights from 6 to 7 p.m. regarding their new Transparency Hub. They'll be at Senior Services at 205 Fulton Street on September 4th, New Life Community Church for a bilingual event on September 10th, and the Elgin Moose Lodge at 925 McLean Boulevard on September 18th, again from 6 to 7 p.m. In a move to boost broadband access, Illinois lawmakers have amended county's code, allowing local governments more flexibility in managing their fiber optic assets. Kane County leading the initiative, leveraging over $10 million invested in fiber infrastructure to form a profitable partnership with service providers. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them.
With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise.
No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures.
It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates.
When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Tigers pounded the Cubs 8-2 at Wrigley Field. Detroit put up 4 runs in the top of the second. Riley Green, Trey Sweeney, and Kerry Carpenter all homered. It was the 7th win in the last 9 for Detroit. Chicago's trying to make up ground in the race for the 3rd National League wild card. They dropped to 10-7 in the month of August. They had won 3 of 4. The Cubs and Reds both 5.5 games out of a wild card. Justin Steele scheduled to start the series finale this afternoon at Wrigley. The Tigers will make a game-time decision. The White Sox beat the Giants 6-2 in San Francisco. Corey Lee hit a tie-breaking 2-run single that highlighted a 4-run 9th inning. The Sox able to snap a 4-game skid. The Sox are off today. They'll take on the Tigers Friday. The Chiefs and Bears battle in the final preseason matchup tonight in Kansas City. Caleb Williams won't play for Chicago. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
It's the perfect time to get a jump on fall style at Macy's Ultimate Shopping Event, where you'll find incredible savings on the wardrobe update you need. Shop great looks you can wear now and later with an extra 25% off designer brands that rarely go on sale and 15% off your favorite makeup, fragrance, skincare, and more. Get ready for your best fall yet. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Last year's RV trip, we met a couple with the same bumper sticker. What are the odds?
Your cousin isn't a good storyteller.
He was a podiatrist, or was it a pharmacist?
You don't say.
Oh, I can't remember.
But she owns an RV protected by Progressive, and you don't. So until you get your own RV, her stories are the most interesting stories you've ever heard.
Wow, interesting.
And when you do get your own RV, save money by bundling it with your home, auto, or other vehicles with Progressive.
Oh, anesthesiologist. He was an anesthesiologist.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We are having such a great time here. Lots of laughs, lots of conversations here on the Out to Lunch show. I'm having a great time. I really am. Thank you so much to the guests for being here today. We've got Cecilia Brooks and also here as well, Vanessa. Yes.
Great to be here with Cecilia. Learning some cool stuff about you.
I'm loving this vibe. Your laugh is really contagious.
Aw, thank you.
It's killing me.
I love it. So thanks again for joining in. This has been such a great time. So, folks, you know what time it is. It's our Tradio segment. I always got to ring the bell multiple times when I talk about Tradio here. This is where you can buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. If you are interested, feel free to give me a call. The phone lines are open, 847-931-1410. Don't forget, you can also text our info line, Image 360 line, at 505-926-4444. 1410. You can also text your Tradio announcement there if you would like to do that. Feel free to do so. In fact, I'm going to start off here with someone that they said they don't have the store name, but saw it on a Facebook marketplace here. So I'll make sure to copy the address here so that I can also announce it as well, so that people can also see it, and then I can tell you exactly what the place is. So this is called, okay, let me see here. So this is the commercial property. Okay, so they are going out of business. It's a commercial property. And I'm actually, I'm not seeing the particular name of it, but what the person did say here in the messages is that they are closing their doors and everything is up for grabs at huge discounts, up to 75% off. This is your chance to score unbeatable deals on their entire inventory. So it's a store closing liquidation sale. It's the clearance sale. Everything must go. Now they're located at 450 Dundee Avenue in East Dundee. Stop by Thursday through Sunday at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you don't want to miss out on this incredible opportunity to shop their final clearance before they close for good. Once it's gone, it's gone. So share with your friends and family. See you there. Thank you so much to this person who messaged us here about this event. So again, up to 75% off. As I say, that is a steal of a deal.
For sure.
Absolutely. So it's a store closing liquidation sale, 450 Dundee Avenue in East Dundee. And I'm trying to see what this is here. It looks like it's a place called Deals of the Day. So it's called Deals of the Day, and I'll even show it to you here. It's called Deals of the Day. It's looks like it's kind of like you were familiar, Vanessa, with like Nice Find Overstock Store in Aurora and like Best Bargain Bin.
Yeah, where Leah had broadcast it from, right?
Yes, exactly. So this is what it is. It's called Deals of the Day. It's kind of like that. And what it is you can go in and you can get special deals, and they're having a clearance sale. So I have it posted up on the screen here too, if people on YouTube want to see it. So it's called, and the website is, you can find it on markallenrealty.com. It's under property search. Again, the location is at 450 Dundee Avenue in East Dundee. So they are having that clearance sale going on right now. That is Thursday through, Sunday here. So Thursday through Sunday, that's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The Dutchman's Wood Shack here on YouTube says, afternoon, everybody. Sorry, it's closing. Yeah. But again, if you're interested, check out this sale coming up, happening now until 7 p.m. It's going on also tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So check it out. That's called Deals of the Day. Deals of the Day is what it's called. Let's see here. Some other Tradio announcements here. We have Vicky calling in, looking for some Spanish books for kids. So if anyone has anything, feel free to reach out to her. Yeah, that's 847-845-1763. Now, we also do have another Tradio caller. You might know him, Westside Fred.
Hey.
Westside Fred looking to buy old school Star Wars figurine.
I think that's for my son.
Yeah.
That's my stepdad.
Oh,
yeah.
That's so sweet. I was going to say that's
I almost was like, oh, should I announce it? Is she going to hear it? Is it like a surprise? I don't know. So some cool stuff there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So if you want to give him a
likes the glasses.
He does.
He loves that.
That's awesome. So 630-677-4794. We got a comment on YouTube. Deals of the Day. Cool. Special clearance. That's Catherine there. Yeah, Catherine, if you want to head on out, they're located in Dundee there. So that's another Tradio announcement. We have another one here too. This is by Northwest Wes, which we were talking about him. That's
Wes.
with the YouTube channel, him and Junior.
Yeah.
It's raffle. He's part of a raffle fundraiser for St. Mary's School.
Okay.
I am all for that. Oh my gosh.
Yep. So it's a raffle. It's $10 tickets with a chance to win 4 drawings, 3 $50 drawings, and 1 $1,500 grand prize.
Ooh.
And all winners are actually returned to the drawing, so you can actually win multiple times.
Nice.
So if you're interested, give them a text or call, 630-817-8880. That's a fun raffle fundraiser. You know, having fundraisers like that is really cool. And I've actually been to that before because when I was in 4th grade, I won a bike from that actual at St. Mary's. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's actually St. Mary's Church. Yeah. So back years ago, I won a green bike, and I was so excited.
That's so cool.
So yeah, it's a really cool fundraiser. They have food. You can get like hot dogs, nachos, things like that too.
Do we know when it is?
So let me take a look here. This is for the St. Mary's. Let me see if I can find anything there too. If you want to call him for more information, you can feel free to do that. St. Mary's. This is the Catholic Church in Elgin. That's at 397 Fulton Street. So 397 Fulton Street. St. Mary's Church, they're having that fundraiser there. So if you want to check out more information, I'm curious if maybe they have anything posted, maybe on their Facebook or anything like that too. I'll definitely have to see.
It must be coming up soon, right? It sounds like.
I know that the drawings they have, I think one September, October, November, and then December.
Oh, okay.
December, I think, is the grand prize drawing, if I do believe correctly, from last year and what they had those drawings with. So very good to check it out. I actually might even have the address wrong. I'll have to maybe call in and see, or I'll contact him if he wants to give us more information there. But that is the drawing there if you're interested. Again, 630-817-8880. We do have another Tradio caller here, Antique Jim. Now, he buys antiques. I buy antiques. And I gotta contact him because maybe I got a couple things that I'm like, I don't have room for. So so if you're interested, Antique Jim buys antiques. He'll pay a good price on them too. So if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. 847-414-7267. 847-414-7267. That's a cool hobby to buy antiques. Not just antiques, also vintage items too. Again, you take something that someone or multiple other people from generations beforehand have used, and then you create new life for it. So you can repurpose it. You can also go in and just use it as is, clean it up, shine it up. So that's what he does. That's Antique Jim. We have another Tradio caller here, Joe, calling in as a 1977 Corvette for sale, asking $5,000 or best offer.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's really cool too. So again, a lot of people on here on the Tradio segment, they have a lot of really cool stuff. And if you are interested in reaching out to him, that is 630-400-2730. 630-400-2730. And we also do have another Tradio caller here. He's located out in Elburn. It goes by Jeff Woodsmith or Wood by Jeff. He has a lot of free items for sale. He has garden stakes, canning jars, fishing lures, scrap lumber wood, maple pieces. He also does have crown molding, few pieces of drywall if you're interested in half sheets or smaller pieces, as well as about 4 adjustable window screens. So he has some good free items for free. And then he also has here too, he has tornado shelters. So they can also be used as fallout shelters or root cellars. And he has a specific price on those ones. So if you want to call him, and I'll give you the number here in just a bit. But he's also looking for a truck or minivan. So if you are willing to trade, he can do that trade with the tornado shelters too. So if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. 630-365-9488. Again, 630-365-9488 is that number to dial. We do have another Tradio caller, has a couple pieces of furniture here. Nice love seat and sofa, 2 walnut end tables and coffee tables, beige recliner, computer desk as well too. So a couple of these, and she is hoping maybe someone can buy them all together too. So if you are interested, give her a call. Ask to talk to Judy is by request here. That's 847-695-9881. 847-695-9881. The time is approaching 12:46. We're going to take another quick time out here, and we'll be back with more of Out to Lunch as well as our Tradio segment here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. We are in close to the 1 o'clock hour, so we're still out to lunch here. I've got my wonderful guests here. We have Cecilia and Vanessa. Again, thank you so much for joining in to Out to Lunch today. It has been such a fun time.
It's been really fun.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about here because we're kind of sticking with the Elgin area today. Some fun events that are going to be coming up here. One in particular right here in downtown Elgin coming up on Monday, the 26th at Martini Room. That's Martini Room here in Elgin. They are going to be having some glass painting. So Martini glass painting that you can go to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a class that starts at 6:30. They hope to see you there. It's Monday, August 26th. You can reserve your spot today. It's an Eventbrite. ticket there, join them. So if you follow the link on what's happening in Elgin, Illinois, which is a Facebook group, you can go there and see what's information that's coming up here, ticket prices, and more. So if you want to check that out, that's on their website. The ticket price is $30. Again, you get the glass, so you get to have the glass, you get to have a drink. It's going to be a fun party to go to. Paint, sip, and be happy. You can reserve your spot for Martini Glass Painting Party at the Martini Room. Definitely want to check them out. Martini Room is located here in Elgin. Their actual location is 161 East Chicago Street. It's right here in Elgin. So that sounds like a lot of fun, a fun event to check out.
For sure.
Also here in Elgin, the First United Methodist Church is going to be having on August 25th at 1 p.m., and then also August 26th at 6:30, some holiday show auditions for Christmas Express. So they're going to be getting ready. They're getting ready for the holidays here. It's the Elgin Theater Company, which they have another one coming up here pretty soon in September, which we actually do have certificates to. So tune in on Saturday. I'll be announcing that here too with those certificates.
And they always have good shows.
Yes, the Elgin Theater Company.
Yes.
So they're having Moonlight Magnolias opening night at 7:30 on September 13th is when they're having that show. We do have certificates available for that too. So definitely feel free to check that out. But the Elgin Theater Company is also announcing their auditions for their holiday show, the Christmas Express, which is going to be coming up here. It opens November 15th through till November 24th for 2 weekends. But again, here, the auditions are already starting up pretty soon. So if you want to check that out, there's actually on their website, if you go to, again, what's happening in Elgin, you can actually click a link that'll take you to the holiday show auditions. So Christmas Express in Elgin, it does tell you a little bit of information on what it's about here too. So the synopsis says here, quote, "This is the most hopeless place in the world." Hilda intones as she and Satch, her assistant, argue over what time it is. She dreams of faraway places and only finds tedium in running the Hawley Railway Station. That is until Leo Tannenbaum, drops in out of nowhere the day before Christmas Eve. Suddenly, an old radio that hasn't worked in years springs to life, and local groups of carolers begin to sound the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and the whole town gets into the Christmas spirit. So this is a fun, unique, exciting show to check out here. Elgin Theater Group, or the Elgin Theater Company, is going to be having their auditions coming up August 25th and 26th. So feel free to check out more information on that. That's on the What's Happening in Elgin page. So the What's Happening in Elgin page. And again, there's lots of different great Facebook posts that you can check out here too if you want to keep into the loop with what's happening in Elgin as well as in the Fox River Valley as well. Lots of cool things. Any specials that are coming up here too, sometimes you'll be able to find that information. If you go to, for example, here, you can find stuff, even like with what's happening in Elgin, their Facebook page. They also do touch base on other areas too. So for example, here at Wilder Park in Aurora, they're going to be having coming up here on Saturday, 1 to 5, Midwest Hops and Hot Sauce Festival.
That sounds good.
I have heard of that actually. It's
You have?
Yes, this is supposed to be happening over there.
Yeah, so that sounds like a lot of fun too. Welcome to the ultimate celebration of flavor and heat, the first annual Midwest Hops and Hot Sauce Festival. So they're going to be having some hoppy beers, some of the best local craft breweries in the Midwest. Also, of course, you're going to be able to find local artisan hot sauces, spicy foods, live music, food truck, cigar bar, as well as games, contests, and more. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up Saturday. Fun Saturday.
Oh, so
weekend
this Saturday
activity.
coming up.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be coming up there to it. That's at Wilder Park. And it already even says here in the details that 612 people responded. So
wow.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's an event by Midwest Hops and Hot Sauce. That's going to be coming up there. You can check out tickets at eventsprout.com for more information. There's a link there too. You can buy tickets. Check it out. The first annual Midwest Hops and Hot Sauce Festival. So it sounds like a lot of fun. You can get more information there too. And also the map. The map is also listed on there too. So definitely
That's such a great idea.
Yeah. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of the spicy foods. But if you are, this is a place to go. Try them out. I mean, I'm sure that they've got. Well, I mean, what's the spiciest if you've tried? I mean,
Yeah, well, so it's presented by Gindo's, and Gindo's hot sauce is actually in a lot of local farmers markets, incling Elgin and Schaumburg.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So
I didn't know that.
I tried their cilantro lime hot sauce, and it was really good. It's really good. I highly recommend them.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cool.
Sounds yummy.
A lime hot sauce.
Okay, I wonder if they're going to serve tacos there.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I
like,
don't know
what
if
are we
they
putting
do.
this hot sauce
Yeah,
on?
they better have tacos.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely. The tacos. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure the thing is too, is like, you don't have to have hot sauce, so they'll probably have more sweet and savory options there too to check out. So if your mouth can't handle, if you can't handle the heat, that's fine. You can still go to this event and get some good food. So again, lots of things coming up here. You can even go to exploreelginarea.com, which is a beautiful website to go to as well. I mean, they have a lot of different events that you can check out within the area. At the Dundee Depot coming up tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. Thirsty Thursdays Street Fest with Infinity. They also offer things coming up like the Bumblebee Express train ride at the Gail Borden Library. They mention, of course, the downtown Elgin Market. So this is also a website that I like to use. I'm showing my guests here too. They've got the wine tasting at the downtown Elgin Market, so you can go do some wine tasting. A lot of things coming up here. Bartlett Park District's annual Harvest Crafts and Vendors Fair is coming up this Friday, 5 to 9 p.m. So they've got that. You can even hover over and click on it, get more information through exploreelginarea.com. And again, really, really cool. They keep you up to date. That's why I always like to use that website, because I like to keep you up to date as well. You're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. I want to thank Cecilia for joining in today. Thank you so much. And we look forward to hearing you more coming on to the radio more as well here. And same with Vanessa here too.
Oh, thank you.
Looking forward to having you as a guest here.
It's
as
awesome
well.
to meet like someone that's in the political sphere here in Elgin.
Thank you so
and
much.
like so passionate and young. Great combination.
Absolutely.
Well, I had a blast talking with you today, so thank you very much for having me.
All right. Thanks so much again, folks. And thank you to everyone for listening here today with Out to Lunch. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, everyone.